Hello, everybody. Welcome to One Drink, a podcast to talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Oliver.
I'm Matthew.
And today on our history show, we are featuring August 9th to August 15th, as well as 2 Medal of Honor stories.
Yep, we got some great history facts for you that you never knew, and now that you're going to know.
Yep. Yeah, so let's dive right in.
And that's the bottom line.
I'll unload some knowledge on you.
Yep.
Folks.
And you're going to love it. Just like on August 10th, 1897.
Okay. All right.
German chemist Felix Hoffmann first synthesizes... God. I knew I shouldn't have done this.
Uh-huh. Is this a word?
It is a word.
Okay, let's hear this one.
I can't even say this word.
Acetylsalicylic.
We both can't even.
No, I can't even say it. It's too many
So basically, synthesis acid, right?
Okay, cool.
Besides that big ass word.
Yeah.
Which would later be patented by his company Bayer under the name Aspirin.
Okay.
So it's aspirin.
So he made aspirin.
Yeah. Just that big ass word.
I
don't know why.
Why did they just stay with aspirin?
I took these notes and I saw that word and I knew right away.
You're like, damn it.
And I even practiced it.
Yep.
I was practicing this word. I was like, oh, Mom. I still don't know.
No. We'll never know what that fucking word is.
So basically, August 10th, 1897.
Aspirin was invented.
Aspirin was invented.
See, why couldn't they just say that? You know what I mean?
They just like to... I think they like to mess with us.
Probably.
Because they know.
Yeah, they know that we're dumb and we can't pronounce big words.
They're like, oh, well, man, Oliver.
Oh, yeah.
Let's throw some big words their way.
All right, I'm going to take us to August 9th, 1945, where there's words that I can pronounce. The second atomic bombing of Japan occurred as an American B-29 bomber headed for the city of Kokura, but because of poor visibility, they chose a secondary target of Nagasaki. At noon, the bomb detonated, killing an estimated 70,000 people and destroying half the city.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now that is a big-ass bomb.
Yep.
I mean,
and, we all know that, they bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
What I didn't know, though, was that was the secondary target. That it wasn't the first original target. This other city of Kokura was the intended target. But because of the visibility, they chose their secondary target, which was Nagasaki.
Damn.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
I know, yeah. When I read it, I was like, oh, yeah, the second atomic bomb. Yeah, I got it. And then I read it, and I was like, oh.
Wait a minute.
It was supposed to go somewhere else originally. So
that's the thing I love about history is, like, you don't know.
Yep.
All right, we're going to go to August 12th, 1950.
All right.
The first international game by an NFL team.
Okay.
Of course, the New York Giants.
Did they lose?
Beat CFL's Ottawa Rough Riders 20-6 at Ottawa's Lansdowne Stadium.
Okay, so you beat a Canadian football team?
We did, and I'll take that win.
I bet you will.
When I saw that, I was just like, the Giants won? Oh, shit.
Right, against Canada.
Is there still a Canadian league?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why the NFL doesn't do that.
It's because they're not very good.
They suck, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the minor leagues. It'd be like the Yankees playing against the Red Wings.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like that. So.
I've never seen a Canadian football game. Have you?
Yeah, I've seen some.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. It's good football games.
The rules are all different.
A little different. Yeah, they're a little different.
But yes, the New York Giants,
Yeah.
You know.
All right, I'm going to take us to a 6-day span in history. So this spans between August 11th and August 16th in 1965. 6 days of riots began in the Watts area of Los Angeles, triggered by an incident between a white member of the California Highway Patrol and an African-American motorist. 34 deaths were reported and more than 3,000 people were arrested. Damage to property was listed at $40 million.
And when was this?
1965.
1965.
Yeah, it was the LA riots.
Wow.
Crazy. Yep. In the Watts area of LA.
Yeah, and I do believe later on with the Rodney
King riots, yep.
I think that also same scenario.
Yeah, same kind of situation. Yeah, people just fighting to be treated equally.
But the
rioting is not the answer, though.
No. But the damage was equally
huge. Yeah.
I mean,
$40 million in 1965. I should have looked that up.
I was waiting for your
I know,
calculation. I was like, come on.
I should have looked that up.
Give me the calculation.
I should have looked it up. What are you going to do, though?
All right, so August 15th, 1635.
Okay.
Holy moly.
We're going way back.
First recorded North American hurricane hits Plymouth Colony. So the first hurricane documented that was, actually proven. Hits Jamestown settlement in Massachusetts Bay Colony. Scholars believe it was the first hurricane that struck the New England colony, occurring 15 years after founding the Plymouth Colony, which is another historic moment, obviously. Although the hurricane's exact track is unknown, several eyewitnesses account and describe the storm. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And recorded obviously doesn't mean recorded with a camera. If you guys watched the show last week,
or 2 weeks
two weeks ago, he said something was recorded in like 1809 or something like that, and I was like, dude, they didn't have video cameras back then. He's like, no, recorded. Like it was recorded that it happened. And I was like my mind was blown.
That was the best.
Oh God, I'm so dumb though. It's whatever.
But yeah, so I've never experienced a hurricane. Mm-hmm. Have you?
I have not. No.
Or a tornado or anything like that. I mean, here we live in Rochester, obviously. Yeah. We've gotten high winds.
Yep.
To maybe 70.
Winds and ice storms.
Yeah.
Is what we have to worry about here. But I mean, the last ice storm was 91?
Yep.
When it caused any real significant damage. That windstorm though, at least in the Henrietta area, was pretty intense, man.
It dropped
pretty intense. Yeah.
But that's when it got up to 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So that's the most. And I stood out in it.
Mm-hmm.
You probably shouldn't, but I had to.
Yeah.
It's just what does it feel like?
Yep.
But a tornado or a hurricane.
That's different. That's different.
We're talking 150, 200 miles an hour.
No, thanks.
My little ass.
Just off into the distance.
Adios, amigos.
Goodbye, amigo.
So, yeah, first hurricane.
Okay, so I did that calculation.
Oh, what is it?
So $40 million in 1965 is the equivalent to $334 million in today's money.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
It just amazes me the difference.
Yeah.
Because every time you do that, it's not just a little bit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's a lot.
Oh, so 40 million then
is 334 million now. And that's how much damage that riot caused.
Oh.
In 6 days.
God.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
I love those calculations.
I know. I had to look it up.
They are the best.
Yep. All right, so we're going to jump into these Medal of Honor stories, and I'm going to kick us off with Sergeant First Class Nelson V. Britton, U.S. Army. Then this is from the Korean War. Mm-hmm. Sergeant First Class Britton, a member of Company 1, distinguished himself by conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity above and beyond the call of duty in action, volunteering to lead his squad up a hill with meager cover against murderous fire from the enemy. He ordered his squad to give him support, and in the face of withering fire and bursting shells, he tossed a grenade at the nearest enemy position.
Damn.
On returning to his squad, he was knocked down and wounded by an enemy grenade. Refusing medical attention, he replenished his supply of grenades and returned, hurling grenades into hostile position and shooting the enemy as they fled.
Oh my God.
So he goes up this hill with no cover and grenades, and is just lobbing grenades over.
Yeah.
Right? By himself, while his boys are in the back covering him. Gets nailed by a grenade, goes down and gets more grenades, and then goes back up the hill.
That I just,
Right.
These guys are good.
Yeah.
These guys are good.
When his weapon jammed, he leapt without hesitation into a foxhole and killed the occupants with his bayonet and the butt of his rifle.
Damn.
He continued to wipe out foxholes and, Noting that his squad had been pinned down, he rushed to the rear of a machine gun position, threw a grenade into the nest, and ran around to its front, where he killed all 3 occupants with his rifle. Less than 100 yards up the hill, his squad again came under vicious fire from another camouflaged, sandbagged machine gun nest, well flanked by supporting riflemen. Sergeant First Class Britton again charged this new position in an aggressive endeavor to silence this remaining obstacle and ran directly into a burst of automatic fire, which killed him instantly. In his sustained and driving action, he had killed 20 enemy soldiers and destroyed 4 automatic weapons. The conspicuous courage, consummate valor, and noble self-sacrifice displayed by Sergeant First Class Britton enabled his inspired company to attain its objective and reflect the highest glory on himself and the heroic traditions of the military service.
Wow.
So because he kamikazed it right at these people, his team was able to get up in there and that 20 deaths.
Yep. And this is the thing I love about these stories is literally one man's actions alter the whole
course of the whole battle.
The whole thing.
Yep. And and possibly saved his whole company.
Yeah. And so just for that alone, I mean, we've been doing these stories for a while. Mm-hmm. We now understand why these people get these awards.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. For sure.
And that was definitely well deserved.
Yep. 100%.
Man. Crazy.
I know.
I do love these stories.
Me too.
All right, so we're going to go to Alfred Mack Wilson.
All right.
Vietnam War. While returning from a reconnaissance informed mission in the vicinity of Fire Support Base Cunningham, the 1st Platoon of Company M came under intense automatic weapons fire and grenade attack from well-concealed enemy force. As the center of the column was pinned down, the leading squad moved to outflank the enemy. Wilson, acting as squad leader of the rear squad, skillfully maneuvered his men to form a base of fire and active blocking force. In the ensuing firefight, both his machine gunner and assistant machine gunner were seriously wounded and unable to operate their weapons. Realizing the urgent need to bring the weapon into operation again, Wilson, followed by another Marine with a complete discard for his safety, fiercely dashed across the fire-swept terrain to recover the weapon.
Crazy.
So, shit goes down, they're there.
Yeah.
They're going.
Yep.
And that's the thing, though, is like, when you're in that, you don't stop.
Yeah.
Man.
And not one of these guys has ever stopped. That's one overwhelming consistency in all of these stories.
Yeah.
None of these guys ever stop, no matter what.
When you're in, you're in.
Yeah.
That's it. As they reached the machine gun, the enemy soldier stepped from behind the tree and threw a grenade toward the 2 Marines. Observing the grenade fall between himself and other Marines, Wilson fully recognized the inevitable result of his actions, shouting to his companions, and unhesitatingly threw himself on the grenade, absorbing the full force of the explosion with his own body. His heroic actions inspired his platoon members to maximum efforts as they aggressively attacked and defeated the enemy. Wilson, indomitable courage, inspiring valor, and selfless devotion to duty, upheld the highest tradition of the Marine Corps in the U.S. Naval Service.
And he died from that?
Yep.
That's crazy. Another one, though. Throwing himself on a grenade to save his guys. You know what I mean? Like, it's just...
And it's...
Their self-sacrifice is just... unbelievable.
But he knew, and normally when we hear these stories, it is, they save 20 lives.
Right.
30 lives.
Mm-hmm.
He was just saving 2 lives of the guys that were with him. He was like, you guys...
Yep.
And they did complete the task, of course.
Yep.
Which I love because they completed their task. You know what I mean? I didn't love that he died, obviously, but yeah. Normally it's 30 guys. This was just two guys.
2 guys. Yep. And I'm sure he would have done it if it was just one other one too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're so right.
It's just I can't, appreciate these these people enough.
I love these fucking stories. I mean, I wish they would make movies. Literally.
Of every single one of them.
Every single one of them.
Yep.
And it could be once a month, two.
Yeah.
Everyone would watch them.
I would watch them.
If we...
How can you not watch them? You know what I mean? Like, how can you not watch them? They're unbelievable. They're unbelievable.
But yeah, 2 great stories.
Yep, for sure. Anyways, guys, if you like these stories and these history facts, don't forget you can check out this show every single Monday, as well as our full-length show on Wednesdays and our brand new reaction videos at some point throughout the week, every single week.
Yep.
Also, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, or listen to us on all major platforms. Don't forget to hit that sub button, click on the bell notification, be the first ones notified when our new episodes drop.
Yep.
Ooh, I got all the way through that without even screwing it up.
That was good.
That was pretty good.
It's funny, when I do a show without you,
yeah,
I could never in my life do that.
Yeah. That's cool. Well, it took me like 7 months to be able to do the intro for these stupid shows before I figured got it down right. So
it's like we're both completely...
Yeah. Sometimes though, I'm like, just hit the sub button. That's what I meant to say.
I love it. And we love you too. So
that's right, we do.
Thank you, and share with one person.
Yep. All right, guys. Until next time.
See you.
Cheers.